Have you ever wondered, how can ChatGPT answer almost any question in seconds? How does Google Translate understand hundreds of languages? How can your phone recognize your face? And how does YouTube somehow know exactly which video you want to watch next? Is AI actually thinking like humans? Or is there some secret hidden behind artificial intelligence? Well, the truth is far more fascinating than most people imagine. And by the end of this video, you'll understand AI better than most people around you without needing any programming knowledge. So sit back, relax, and let's unlock the mystery of artificial intelligence. Imagine you have a 5-year-old child. You show the child one picture. This is a cat. Then another picture. Cat. Again, cat. Then you show a dog. Dog. You repeat this thousands of times. Slowly, the child's brain starts noticing patterns. Pointed ears, whiskers, tail, soft fur. Eventually, the child can recognize a cat they've never seen before. Now, here's the surprising part. This is almost exactly how AI learns. AI is not born intelligent. It starts knowing absolutely nothing. It learns by seeing millions or even billions of examples. But wait, if AI learns just like a child, why doesn't it become conscious? Why doesn't it have emotions? We'll answer that in just a few minutes. Imagine trying to teach someone who has never seen the world. Impossible, right? That's why AI needs something called data. Data is simply information. For example, if we want AI to recognize cats, we don't show it 10 pictures. We show it millions of pictures. Cats, dogs, birds, cars, people, trees, everything. If we want AI like ChatGPT, we feed it books, Wikipedia, research papers, websites, programming code, conversations, news articles, basically a huge portion of human knowledge. The more high-quality data AI sees, the smarter it becomes. Think of preparing for an exam. If you study only one chapter, you'll probably fail. But if you study hundreds of books, your chances become much better. AI works exactly the same way. Here's something that surprises almost everyone. Computers do not understand English. They don't understand Hindi. They don't understand pictures. They don't even understand music. So how do they work? Simple. Everything becomes numbers. The word apple, numbers. A photo, millions of numbers. A song, numbers. Your voice, numbers. Inside a computer, everything is mathematics. And once everything becomes numbers, AI can start finding patterns. Now imagine an empty brain. No memories, no knowledge, nothing. Engineers create something called a neural network. It's inspired by the human brain. It contains millions or even billions of tiny artificial neurons connected together. Each neuron performs a very small mathematical calculation. One neuron is almost useless, but billions working together can recognize faces, translate languages, write essays, generate images, even help scientists discover new medicines. But here's the real question. How does this empty brain actually learn? This is where the real magic begins. Suppose AI sees this picture. Cat. AI says, dog. Oops, wrong answer. The correct answer is cat. Now, instead of giving up, AI asks itself, what mistake did I make? It slightly changes billions of tiny internal values. Then it tries again. Picture after picture, mistake after mistake, improvement after improvement, millions, billions, sometimes trillions of times. Eventually, AI becomes incredibly accurate. exactly like humans improve after practicing again and again. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. First attempt, you fall. Second attempt, you wobble. Third attempt, you improve. Hundreds of attempts later, you don't even think about balancing. AI learns in the same way. Practice, mistake, improve, repeat. So where does AI store everything it has learned? Inside something called parameters. You can think of parameters as AI's memory. Every new lesson changes these parameters a little. Small AI models may have millions of parameters. Large AI models can have hundreds of billions, or even more. These parameters don't store exact sentences like a notebook. Instead, they store mathematical relationships and patterns learned from the training data. There are two important stages. Stage 1, training. This is when AI learns. It studies massive amounts of data, makes mistakes, corrects itself, repeats this process again and again. This may take weeks or even months using thousands of powerful GPUs. Then comes stage 2, inference. This is the stage you experience. You ask a question. AI instantly uses everything it learned during training to generate an answer. Training is like studying for an exam. Inference is like writing the exam. Many people think ChatGPT searches the internet every time. Actually, not by default. Instead, it predicts the most likely next word, or more accurately, the next token. Imagine you type, "The Earth revolves around the..." What comes next? Probably sun. Not banana, not laptop, not elephant. Because during training, AI learned that sun is overwhelmingly the most likely continuation. Then it predicts the next token, and the next, and the next. Hundreds of times every second. That's how entire paragraphs are generated. It feels like AI is thinking, but underneath, it's performing incredibly advanced mathematical prediction. Common misconception. Does AI understand exactly like humans? No. It is exceptionally good at recognizing patterns and predicting what comes next, but that is different from human consciousness or emotions. If AI is so powerful, why does it sometimes make mistakes? Because AI learns from data. If the data is incomplete, AI can make incorrect predictions. If a question is confusing, AI may misunderstand it. And if the information has changed after training, AI may not know the latest facts unless it has access to updated information. That's why important AI-generated answers should always be verified. AI is everywhere. Your phone's face unlock, Google Maps, Netflix recommendations, YouTube suggestions, online shopping, medical diagnosis, fraud detection, self-driving cars, language translation, virtual assistants, even space research. The AI revolution has already begun, and in the coming years, almost every industry will use AI in some form. Let's quickly revise. AI learns from data. It converts everything into numbers. It uses neural networks. It learns by making mistakes. It stores knowledge in parameters. Training teaches the AI. Inference lets it answer your questions. And ChatGPT, or any other AI, generates responses by predicting one token after another. That's the secret behind artificial intelligence. If this video changed the way you think about AI, hit the like button. Subscribe for more easy-to-understand science and technology videos. And tell me in the comments, which topic should we explore next? Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and stay curious.